Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here, and today we're going to look at what pressing message may need to come through for you, Aquarius. So we've got 3 decks here. This is the first time I'm using this deck, so I'll just bring that forward. They are a little bit different as far as the cards go. The images are, you'll be able to see them as we kind of do the reading here. That this deck is called the Deviant Moon Tarot. I just really enjoy differences sometimes as far as the cards go, so I do like those ones. Again, this is the first time I'm going to be using those here on the channel, so if you like those ones, go ahead. Oh, that's one that wants to come out. Go ahead and hit that like button so that I know. I kind of sometimes, oh wow, sometimes the images for some people can be a little bit darker, and so anyway, hit that like button if you like them, though, because I do love them. Like I said, I haven't used them before on the channel, but all right, let's go ahead and see what pressing message needs to come through for you, Aquarius. Pressing message for Aquarius. Ooh. All right. Wow. Ooh, I love this. I love this. I love this. All right. So, Aquarius, you are being asked to open up and embrace. Isn't that interesting? It's an interesting card. If you look here in the image, hopefully that'll come through clearly, you can see that there is a heart that has been planted in the middle of the earth, like the core of the world here, that is taking root and sprouting. So there is a connective energy that is coming through here for you, Aquarius. Some of you maybe have felt disconnected, or as if you haven't had a whole lot of support around you as of late, but there is a connective energy, and you're being asked here, Aquarius, to really open up to and embrace that energy. Some of you shy away from that. Some of you feel a little bit nervous around that, but Spirit is coming through here to really kind of ask you in a way, Aquarius, to open up and embrace the connections, open up and embrace the sprouting, if you will, all around you, the energy, the light around you. Embrace that and let the connections happen, unfold, unravel naturally, and don't shy away from them, is what's coming through here. Now, that is so gorgeous. Now you also have the King of Pentacles coming in here. I love these cards. The King of Pentacles is really coming through with this kind of overflow energy. So this can be material, but it also can be physical as well. So for some of you, this may be coming through with this overflow energy, this overflow connection. It's almost as if Spirit is flooding you with new people, new connections, whether this is, connections for money or career or financially or abundance, or this is relationships, friendships, connections as far as networking. But it's like Spirit is flooding you with this connection energy, this overflow energy, and really, to create this new paradigm within your life here, Aquarius. Spirit is really having this energy where this is having, it's gorgeous energy where you just have a lot of people or a lot of opportunities that are flooding in, and Spirit is really asking you to embrace that, to really look kind of at the bigger picture, even in those situations where there may be a connection that comes in, there may be somebody that you meet while networking. It may even be something from a job that you're learning that for some of you, you're like, eh, But Spirit is really asking you this flooding of information, experiences, connections, people, that sort of thing, this abundance that Spirit is bringing into your life of opportunities, of um, almost adventures, even Aquarius. It's stuff Spirit is doing on purpose, and you may not see the big picture in this moment where all of this can connect, but Spirit is asking you to embrace it, because in the future you may be able to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I see how all of this connects. I'm putting all of the dots together and seeing how this connection back then, or this experience back then, or this learning back then actually open the doors for what is to come, or what is beginning to show up in my life right now. So Spirit is really asking you to embrace that. Now you also have the Ace of Wands coming in here. So this is really gorgeous energy. Interesting cards, yes. The Ace of Wands is really coming through, that Spirit is really flooding all of this, these connections, all of this into your life, so that you can birth something new and or manifest what it is that you have maybe been dreaming of, or that you have set goals towards. Now, isn't that interesting as well, that this right here is like a heart has been planted and has started to sprout out. But the Ace of Wands also indicates that you're being kind of planted, or you have been planted, we all have been, but with the seeds of potential. So again, all of the information that's coming in, kind of this flooding in of connections, Spirit is really, really almost not begging, but just really prioritizing that you understand here, Aquarius, to embrace all of that, because there will be a connecting of the dots. There will be an understanding. It's almost like this hindsight is 2020 is coming through here, where is you're going to start seeing either past things that you've learned, or connections, networking events, that sort of thing, kind of come in, and you're in this moment or moving forward, and you're going to be like, wow. Or those connections are going to start beginning, that flooding in, if you will, Aquarius, is going to be start beginning now. And here in the very near future, you're going to be like, oh yes, this and this and this. It all makes so much sense now. So Spirit is really planting those seeds of potential for you here. Now also you have the Four of Swords coming in here, Aquarius. And this is really, Spirit is really having this energy, or imbuing you, if you will, with this energy of having this renewal, of having this almost peace kind of moving through you with the Four of Swords here. This is really having this almost taking a step back for some of you, and noticing what you have, the experiences that you've had, the learning that you've had, the things that you kind of worked to push away, or didn't want to be a part of, or didn't want to even do, is what's coming through here. And now realizing, beginning to realize, or being in a place where all of that is happening in this moment, where you're having all these things come up that you're like, gosh, I don't want to learn this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to experience this, I shouldn't have to, that sort of thing. But Spirit is asking you to embrace all of this, because it is going to bring about this renewal of sorts for you here, Aquarius. This new beginning, or this birth of something new, this ability to manifest, planting those seeds and allowing that seed of potential, or those seeds of potential, to begin to sprout, right? And that's where you are at. And then you also have the Sun coming in here. I really love these cards. If you love these cards, or if you like these cards, please do hit that like button. Again, this is the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. It's borderless, so, but I just love the front and the back. Anyway, you have the Sun coming in here, and then isn't this, I think we've had this once before. The Sun is happiness. It's feeling vibrant, it's feeling bold, it's moving you into the space of success and celebration. But you also have the Sea Otter, which is happiness as well. So this is bringing about this double happiness, Aquarius. Spirit is indicating, embrace what I am flooding into your life during this time. Even if for some of you it feels like a challenge, something you don't want to do, something you don't want to learn, something you don't want to go through, somebody you don't want to meet, embrace it because it is bringing in this double happiness for you with that sun energy, happiness, 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 and the sea otter, happiness, 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 happiness. So you probably, or you may not be able to see the benefits of all that is happening, has happened recently, is happening or beginning to happen now, Aquarius, for the big picture, for the future. But this is really happening for you. It is not happening to you. It is this beautiful, beautiful energy. And Spirit is saying, embrace it. We're planting the seeds of potential. Or we're doing it now, or they're beginning to sprout. And you're going to see how all of this fits together, how all of the dots line up, how all of these little things that potentially felt like challenges or felt like irks, or even for some of you felt amazing. You're going to see how it all adds up and creates this beautiful space for you, Aquarius. And this isn't really pointing to getting a little bit of a hint of work and career coming in here, but it really isn't pointing to any one thing. Spirit is really indicating that the connections, that that experiences, that lessons, they're happening, or they're beginning to happen, or you could be in the middle stage. You know where you are, Aquarius, and they're all happening for a reason. This is all happening for a reason, and it's happening to you, for you, not to you, excuse me. It's happening for you to move you into this happiness, to move you into this beautiful, beautiful energy of really, really almost getting what it is that you want. There's that confidence, there's that vibrance. It's raising the vibration all the way around, even in those moments when it doesn't feel like it. And it's bringing a lot of celebration. There's so much for you to be celebrating, Aquarius, within this embracing, within these connections, within this beautiful planting the seeds of potential. Some of you, what's coming through here, some of you may be planting the seeds yourself, and Spirit is like, yep, like clapping or patting you on the back and saying, yep, I knew you would get here, Aquarius. I knew you would get here, and I'm here to support you. I'm here to really bring that vibrant energy or match your energy to bring this to success. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the sea otter happiness actually says, be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. So pulling you back into the present moment so you can look and see, well, okay, this person's coming in, this is happening, I've met this person, there's this opportunity on the table, all of that, where you can really, really pay attention to, in the moment, what is happening around you and for you, Aquarius, where that is all potential to lead to what it is that you're working to create, or who it is you're choosing to be, showing up and allowing all of this in, embracing all of this, the connections and what you and Spirit are working a partnership to bring to reality. Gorgeous. And it says, let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Ooh, your good destiny of love is sure. Wow. So Aquarius, I don't think I could have said it any better. You have the double happiness with that sun card, right? You have the double happiness with that sun card and the sea otter happiness. So you've got a lot of happiness coming in. And Spirit is just reminding you to embrace that kind of flooding of connections, that flooding of knowledge, insight, experiences, learning lessons, however that resonates for you. Embrace it all, because it does create or add to what is going to be either coming in really, really soon, or what is going to be coming in the future. That seed of potential has been planted, Aquarius, and now Spirit is bringing in all that you need to let that sprout and to let that grow and move into this beautiful overflow happiness energy that some of you have really been working towards. So what a gorgeous reading. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. I do also want to say here, Aquarius, that Spirit is reminding you that if you have been kind of feeling down and out, or if you have potentially been feeling as if nothing's going your way, things don't work out for you, that sort of thing, Spirit is indicating that what has been coming up, even if it feels like challenges, to embrace all of that, because there is a bigger picture that will be coming into view very soon that is going to bring this overall sun and sea otter energy of happiness, of celebration, of success that some of you may not just be seeing right now. And Spirit is also wanting me to remind you that things are working for you or happening for you, not to you. All right? Gorgeous. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.